Hey Gemini, Jamie here with Earth and Fire. Welcome to my channel. If you're new, hit the subscribe button and the little bell so you get notified of my new uploads. And welcome, welcome, welcome. If you've already subscribed and you're revisiting, thank you for coming back. So thankful for all of you. I just love being out here. I love delivering messages for you guys. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Gemini. So I'm going to pull 9 cards. We'll get energy messages for you, your person, and the relationship. See where we're at this middle of the month, mid-April. I do want to mention that I have a special going, in case you haven't caught that. $10 reading for 15 minutes. It's a 15-minute reading for $10. Just email me and we can cover all the details there. Just need your name, birth date. I can answer questions or we can delve into a situation, whatever you want to do for that 15-minute reading. And if this doesn't resonate, which it won't with every Gemini, keep that in mind. Do check your other signs because these are general readings. So I'm pulling the most important message that comes for those that need it the most. So if it doesn't resonate with you, do check your moon, rising, or your Venus signs. That being said, I'm going to shuffle one more time. All right. Okay. Gemini, what do we got for you? Okay. Give me 3 cards for a Gemini for middle of April. What do we have for Gemini, middle of April? My cards don't want to shuffle. Queen of Wands. Whoop, whoop. Are you dealing with a fire sign? Sagittarius, Aries, Leo? The Moon. 4 of Pentacles. What's going on with y'all? Let me pull 3 cards for your person here. Wow. Wow. Gemini, what's going on with you? Cards won't shuffle. I see y'all are being stubborn. Here, 4 of Pentacles. Hanging on to something. Why are these coming out in reverse? Okay. Here we go. That was my fault. Let's get 3 for the relationship here. 10 of Wands. They have rebirth, 4 of Cauldrons, 4 of Cups, and the Knight of Swords. And in the relationship, we have the 10 of Wands, the 2 of Wands, and the 7 of Cups in reverse. Okay, you know, if it wants to give me reversals, then we'll take it. Okay. Overall energy is the 4 of Wands. 4 of Wands followed by the Star and the Page of Pentacles. Okay. All right. Overall energy looks really good. You guys, things have been a little hairy for you guys. I feel like your relationship has really gone through a transformation here recently. I have the Queen of Wands, which I really feel like you guys are dealing with. As soon as I pulled the cards, I feel like you guys are dealing with a fire sign. Could be a Sag, Aries, or Leo. If it's not, they've got fire in their chart or they're taking on those characteristics. You see your person as this just extremely confident personality. Very independent, like empowered, knows what she wants or he wants. Just very determined person. And I feel like you've been really trying to understand this relationship. I feel like there's a lot of, or has been, a lot of confusion about where your person is with you on this. It's like things have been really unclear. You weren't sure how to take them. You're really trying to understand who they are, where they're coming from. I think a lot of times there's miscommunications. And they seem kind of closed off. And you have great concern thinking, maybe this person isn't what I thought they were. Or maybe they're not as interested in me as I thought they were. What is going on? You know, I don't understand this person. Very powerful, over-the-top personality, just really great, but so much so that you don't feel you have a place with them. You're struggling to find your place, and you're thinking, do I really know them? I mean, is this really what I want? I need some clarity here, you know? And your person's gone through, I think you've been with this person for a while. You're in a committed relationship, and they've kind of gone through these changes, you know, within themselves. And, you know, what was once maybe a quiet, meek personality is now like gone through this transformation, and they're like out there. Now they're more extroverted and out there and talking and communicating and wanting to go places and do things and taking on that fire energy. And you're like, wait a minute, what happened to this person? Do I really know them? I mean, why are they acting like this? Why are they so closed off? Now, your person, like I said, they've gone through this transformation. They've got rebirth in their energy. If something's happened within them, they felt they need to make some changes. They needed to make some changes. And they've kind of been putting this relationship, casting it to the side so they can work on themselves. I do see that here because I have the Four of Cups. And that's what's made you wonder, what is wrong with them? What is wrong with me? What is wrong with this relationship? Why are they being so closed off to me? It's because they've really been working on themselves. They had, I feel like they were kind of unhappy with themselves, and they needed to go through a transformation. Like maybe they were going through this, I'm going to use this phrase, but not necessarily, doesn't have to be, like midlife crisis moment. You know, like that, I don't want to be this person anymore. I want to be this. I'm more this. Like they kind of lost their self, okay? And I feel like this was a commitment, a long-term, you guys have been in a relationship for a while. This is an existing relationship, not anybody new. And you're looking at them lately like, what is going on? So what has happened is they have had to make changes for them. They wanted to find their own happiness. They wanted to find their own happiness. You know, you can't rely on somebody else for your happiness. So here they are finding a place in their life where they needed to make some changes. Now, in doing so, you felt like they just completely disregarded the relationship, your feelings. They're being really closed off and emotional. Just not paying attention to you is what I hear. And you feel neglected, ignored. They've been kind of complacent about it. That's not really where they've been, though. You know, they had a lot of things they were carrying around personally that they wanted to change about themselves. They were confused and just about their sense of direction and where their life was going and their path, and they're just trying to rediscover themselves, and they have accomplished that here. So I see this person coming back around. I have the the Knight of Swords. So this could have, or may cause conflict here. Maybe a little argument, maybe a discussion, an honest discussion about, and I feel like they're going to instigate this conversation with you about, okay, you feel this way, well, this is me now. This is what I want. This is how I am. Take it or leave it kind of energy. But just, I hear that you need to hear them out. I think there's been some personal things that they were going through. Could have been work related. It could have been home related. It could have been children. But anyway, they needed to make some changes for them. Not necessarily a bad thing, but they kind of excluded you in that process, which caused it created burden on the relationship. 10 of Wands here. But now that's coming to an end. You know, 10s in the tarot are endings. This is the last card before, you know, so they're laying down those burdens. That's all turned over. Everything's improving, and now that the relationship is at a crossroads. Okay? Where is it going? That's why this conversation is going to happen. Where is this going? What happened to you? What have you been doing? What are we doing? You know, that kind of conversation. You're at this crossroads, but the outcome is, you know, continual commitment here. The Star. So I think this is just this person finding themselves, and they do feel guilty. There's a sense of, they're going to come up with the sense of guilt. I see the Page of Pentacles, which to me is them offering you an apology for them being, just doing them for a minute, you know, taking a break from the relationship and just working on them. They do feel guilty, though, for making you feel left out of this situation and closed off. What was confusion in this is no longer be confusion. 7 of Cups in reverse. So what was a lot of crazy going on is now settling down. You know, they've found their place. So there's going to be a conversation occur between the two of you that is going to bring this back to this crossroads and a choice to carry this on. But there needs to be, this is understanding here. The Star, the 4 of Wands, understanding the commitment, understanding your commitment to this other person, that they had to work through whatever they were working through. Sorry, I had to turn my light on. It was getting a little dark. So just patience and communication, I think, is going to work you guys to this not so confused point in the relationship, okay? It's going to get better. It's going to get better. I feel like they just had some things they needed to work on for them. They were in a slump. And then they kind of moved on with it without you, and you were like, what about me? Let's pull some clarifiers real quick to see. What is this Knight of Swords? King of Swords. So, a lot of talking, but they're using their senses, you know. They've just been making some decisions about what they need to do for them. This guy is also logical. He's very intelligent. He or she, whoever's taking on the energy. But like I said, this talk is going to be very point blank. You know, they're going to be very direct about what they want and what they need. I do have the Lovers. So the Lovers being, you know, the crossroads. What about this relationship? Where are we going? Let's clarify the 7 of Cups in reverse. What is no longer confusing about this situation? Strength. So Leo energy there. Yeah, I feel like you guys are definitely dealing with a fire sign. And the Moon. So things are becoming more clear. Things are no longer going to be confused. They're actually going to come forth and talk to you about what's been going on with them. This is going to open up the relationship and bring it back to a more balanced place. Let me get clarity for the overall energy over here. I know it's been a struggle for you. Queen of Cups. So there's going to be love expressed. We're going to get back to feelings toward the end of this month. Bringing things back to where they need to be. No longer being closed off or shut down emotionally. Knight of Swords. Moving ahead. So now that they've resolved this, they're ready to go. They're ready to go. Empress. Control. So everything's coming back. Everything's coming back together. But yeah, they are going to come and talk to you. A lot of swords here. Could be an air sign. Another air sign. This could be you. But they're going to come talk to you. There's going to be communication that's been lacking. You just need some clarity about what's going on. And I think everything's going to be fine after that. That's what I see. I don't see any breakups. I don't see any... There could be some arguments just about your feelings. You know, not really arguments, but just discussions about why you weren't comfortable. See, another Page of Swords. So, Ace of Wands. It's going to be okay, though. And like I said, this is going to be challenging. This whole situation has been challenging for you. So the discussion is going to be a challenge as well. Ace of Pentacles. But overall, you're coming back to your solid connection. You're coming back to your solid commitment, your solid relationship. So it's been a struggle. I know things are going to become more clear this month. Toward the end of the month, it's going to be fine. They're going to come forth and talk to you about their issues, about their transformation, about what they've been going through. And I think that's going to make things all the better. It's going to offer you clarity. Okay? All right, Gemini, that's what I've got for your April mid-month. If you would like to take me up on that $10 15-minute reading, just hit me up in my email. If not, if this doesn't resonate, check your moon, rising, or your Venus, and I'll catch you guys for the weeklies. Bye.